Good morning. In episode 5 today, we are going to talk about attitude. Everyone talks about attitude and they say there are two attitudes, negative and positive. But in my dictionary, I also have two attitudes, positive and very positive. So how have I come up with that? So in my years of experience, I have seen situations, I have created situations and inculcated the habit of having only two attitudes. So it is not something which will come from inside, it is something that you need to inculcate. Now, when we are talking about a situation, whether it is a negative situation or a positive situation, is only in your hand. Let me start with a story. There is this young couple who has got a 2-year-old child. The husband is getting ready in the morning to go to office because he has a very important board meeting and he has to give his presentation where his promotion will be getting decided. So he gets ready and he comes out of his room. He sees that his wife is feeding the child. Very happily he comes to say goodbye to the wife and the child. Now the child is very happy to see the father, and when the child is having his breakfast, forgets in the happiness and starts cuddling the father. The food the child is eating falls on the white shirt of the father, and within a split second the man gets very angry, obviously because he's going for a very, very important meeting, and he gets angry at the child, starts getting bad language to the wife, goes inside in a huff and a puff, takes time to iron a new shirt and gets late. On the way, because he's so angry, he encounters a small accident. He becomes another half an hour late. By the time he goes for the board presentation, his mind is totally in a different zone. His presentation was bad. He did not get the promotion. When he comes home, his wife has left him with the child and gone to her mother's house. This is a situation, right? Now, I change the situation because I want to see the different side of the situation. The father comes out and the child happily cuddles him and the breakfast falls on the white shirt, right? What should have the parent done or the father done? Can the situation be changed? No. It has fallen on the white shirt and there is a stain. So, the father goes inside calmly, changes the shirt, comes out. When he comes out, because he has not shouted at the child or at the wife, both of them are very, very apologetic and, with a smiling face and apologizing. Then the husband goes to the office. There is no accident because he is calm. He did not get angry. He gives the presentation very well. He got the promotion and he comes back home and he has a smiling wife opening the door because the wife still hasn't got over the fact that there was a small mistake in the morning and the husband did not say anything. So see, imagine the situation. How did that person behave? Negative? If the thought came or the positive thought came. So a situation is totally handled by you, whether you want to make it into a negative situation or you want to make it into a positive situation. Now I'll give an example for a parent and a child. Imagine a child comes home with a examination paper and the child has got 8 out of 10, right? There are two situations. Again, mother gets very angry. Why did you get 8 out of 10 when I have taught you for so much? So many hours I've taught you, but you've got 8 out of 10. Where did you lose the 2 marks? So the child who has got 80% becomes very unhappy. You have made him depressed. He will never study after that. There is another family where the child goes happily running. I've got 8 out of 10. And the mother is too happy, and they celebrate with pizza and burger. For me, both the situations could have been handled better. For example, if you've got 8 out of 10, the first thing that the parent can do is encourage the child that you have done very well. But if from inside you realize that you have made the child study for many, many hours, but the child still did not get 10 out of 10, sit down with the child after half an hour and find out where those 2 marks are the child has lost. What has happened in that? You have created a positive environment in the house. You have created an attitude which says you are happy, but let us find out where is the fault. In the second situation, where the mother became very happy, you know what did you actually convey to your child? That getting 8 out of 10 is all right. But in this world, getting 8 out of 10 is not all right. In your board exam or in your job, you need to get 10 out of 10. So again, that too positive, very positive situation is also not acceptable. Again, what you should have done, you should have been very happy, ordered a pizza and a burger because that is what you wanted to do. But again, after 1 hour, sat down with your child and said, 8 out of 10 is not acceptable. Where did you lose the 2 marks? So it is the parent also looking after the situation. You need to find out how you change the situation from a negative to a positive and turn negativity into positive. That is very important. Remember, every child emulates a parent. You have to make sure that in your daily life, you are turning a negative situation into a positive situation. Then only will the child slowly learn to do that in his life. Now, as parents, what do we want to do? We want to give the comfort to a child. We want to put rose petals where my child is going to walk. But remember, life is not a rose petal. Life is not a bed of roses. There are thorns. Life is very cruel. Do we need to teach our children this? We have to 100% teach our children that everything is not positive. There are negativities around, but how do we change, or how do we, again, I am emphasizing, turn negative into positive is into our hands. So, like 2 sides of a coin, failure, success, negative and positive, but everything is in your hand. How do you want to turn it? Before I end, another very interesting story I want to say. In a desert, there was this father who used to go and get water, 2 cans of water on the shoulder for the family. Now, because it was so hot, no one used to go out, but those cans of water used to hold 10 glasses of water in the house. Now, the family started seeing that 1 can had 10 glasses of water, but the other had only 9 glasses of water. So then they saw there was a very small hole, and on the way, when the father was getting the water from the well to the house, drops of water used to fall, and by the time from the well to the house the water came, there was only 9 glasses of water. So everyone started saying, Dad, let's change the can. Let's change the can. You know what happened? The father said, no, I will not change the can. Both, the one with the hole and the one without the hole. One giving 10 glasses of water and one giving 9 glasses of water. Both had some value to the house. One was giving the exact amount of water that was needed. Then what he did was he opened the door of the house, and suddenly the family sees that on the house pathway on one side, beautiful flowers had grown only on one side, and there were butterflies. It's a desert. Imagine it's a desert, and on one side you had flowers growing with butterflies coming. They were shocked that how in a desert did these flowers bloom. Then the father said that I bring this 2 cans of water, and this can which had that small hole used to every day, month after month, day after day, small drops of water used to fall on the sand, and the sand had to make sure that the flowers bloom, and the flowers bloomed. So what is the message in this? That is that can which holds 9 glasses of water instead of 10 negativity in your life? Is it negativity in your career? Is it negativity in your family life? It is your way of thinking about it. That father saw that 9 glasses of water versus 10 glasses is not negativity. What is the positivity? The positivity is the flowers which bloomed outside his house. So every situation has a negative and a positive side. It is up to you how you find out the negativity and the positivity, and it cannot be defined. You cannot say the can which is giving 10 glasses of water is positive, and no, there has to be, you have to decide that there is a positivity in every situation. This needs to be inculcated. Remember, every situation has a positive side. After darkness, you will have light, sunset, and then you have sunrise, you have morning, and you have day, you have success, and you have failure. Everything has two sides of the coin. So it is up to us as parents and teachers to inculcate among our children that we will not only have success, we will not only have happiness. We will not only, with happiness, we will have fear. With success, we will have failure. But how do you inculcate that among your child? A teacher and a parent is a role model. In your situation, whatever situation that you have, try to find out the positivity. Try to find out the positive side. And every situation will have some positivity inside. Find it out and keep discussing it with your child. Then you will see that how do you turn negative into positive? How do you see the situation and react to it? And after 10 years, your child will also learn that. Thank you so much, and I hope you learnt the two attitudes that I wanted to talk about, positive and very positive. Thank you so much.